The countdown. There he is.
Welcome
Here it
to
comes.
my
You ready?
life.
Ready?
Welcome to my life.
Welcome to the Public Speaking Experts Podcast with Elliot K. and Jose Ucar. Every week we bring the tips, tools, and strategies for you to become a world-class public speaker. We bring you guests, experts, and authorities in the field of public speaking to enrich you and enhance your public speaking journey. Remember to subscribe, rate, and comment. And now, please welcome your hosts, Elliot and Jose.
It is the Public Speaking Expert Podcast. Yeah.
It is the Public Speaking Experts Podcast.
Woohoo!
Yes.
Super
People, are you
duper
listening?
Rupa.
It
I
is.
am
It is the
super.
Public Speaking Experts
I'm
Podcast.
super.
Yeah, he's
I'm super.
super. He's
I'm
super,
super.
super, super. And no
Super
man.
fragilistic XP
Halitosis.
halitosis.
There we
Yes,
go.
exactly.
Don't drink too much coffee.
I can smell you from here. Whew. Oh my gosh.
Woo! Whoa.
Woohoo! It's the Public
Poor
Speaking
wife.
Expert Podcast, and we're back. We've taken a break. We're back. We had 2 weeks off, one because of Jose, one because of my wife, and then here we are back. And we
Not
have
because
some
of
exciting
you.
news. We have exciting news, never because of me. We have some really exciting news, don't we?
Yes, we do have very exciting news, people.
What's
because
exciting
we
news?
have
What's
been
exciting
away.
news? What's exciting
We
news?
have been away for a couple of weeks, as Elliot mentioned. So I'm going to repeat it. We have been away for 2 weeks. One because of me, and the other one because of his wife. And yes, we have got some very exciting news. Are you ready for this? Because yes,
Yeah.
because I want you all. I want you all to get your fingers ready to start clicking, because what we're about to share is the new website for the Public Speaking Experts Podcast Show.
That's right.
That
And
is
it's
very
actually,
right.
Is it actually sponsoring today's episode, or is it being sponsored something? But anyway, what is the Public Speaking Experts Podcast website? I bet people can't guess. Do you think they can guess?
I don't know. The best way for you to know what it is actually by clicking. Yeah, and you go, Actually go and click the link, because it's not just the episodes. You're actually going to learn a little bit more about Elliot and myself. Not very interesting, but then
So
you
what
have
is the website?
easy. What is the
is the
website?
website?
The website is
What
just
is
a
the website?
website. You want the
What
definition
is the
for a
website?
website?
Will you give people the handle, please? What is the website? What is the
Oh,
website?
the website
Could
is
it
the
be
publicspeakingexpertspodcast.com.
the Public Speaking Expert Podcast.com, did you say?
Yeah, I think so. I hope so. Is that the one? I'm
It
going
is
to
the
pull out my
Public Speaking
phone.
Expert Podcast is the right handle for our podcast. So here's what we're going to offer. We got special gifts, haven't we? Got a special gift, haven't we?
We do.
So whoever goes to the website, likes and subscribes, or let us know that they've liked and subscribed, we will send you a present, won't we, Jose?
We will, and we will send you a present. And I'm not always. It's not what I wanted to say. We will send you a present, and I'm also going to add a very exclusive offer for the world-class communicator. So if you click subscribe, do all of that Elliot mentioned, I will give you a coupon with a 75% discount for the world-class communicator with over 40,000 students worldwide. So there you go, people. Go and click. Click because of you, not because of the presents and the gift we're going to give you. Yes, I love you back, Elliot. I mean, use
That
it.
is good. That
Don't
is good.
abuse it. There we go. Woo!
Use it, don't abuse it. Okay, Jose. Yay. We've been away. Now we're back with the funky bass track. Jose, chupa me ice cream. Okay. You like what I did there?
Well, it was close. I got nervous.
You thought I was going to go there, but I didn't. I said chupa me ice cream.
Chupa me ice cream, which is okay. You go.
That's okay. Right, we've been away. And so today we are speaking about you are always selling. Take it away, Jose.
How important is this topic, people?
Very.
And we're gonna make it
Very.
around, of course, speaking,
very
and it is
important.
very, very, very.
It's so important.
If you look at Elliot, we could say, is he always selling himself? Probably he is. The next question, is he always selling himself the best way he could? That is another question, and then we could have
you would have
we could
that
have a chat
conversation.
about that one. We would have that conversation. But people, look, when we say, we are always out there selling ourselves, it's because we are, and listen, I'm going to share with you 4 steps. We're always engaging people in a certain way. We are creating an impression automatically, almost instantaneously. There we go. I said that word. Then we're building trust, and then we're leading to influence people one way or another. Okay? So it's not to say that I'm going to sell today. We're always out there creating impressions. And if we are in the speaking business, every time we show up, every time we meet people, it is very good to be intentional about those interactions. And I usually, when I share this, Elliot, people come and say to me, "Well, Jose, but how do you do it? What are the key elements to it?" And I usually go with this story. Would you like to listen to the story quickly?
Sorry,
thank you so much. So that's the thing. That's the thing about a closed question. So I fail now selling myself in there. So listen to the story.
Wait, Jose, I would love to hear this story. I would love to.
Well, I'm going to tell you the story. A couple of weeks ago.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago. Are you gonna give me like a sound?
I'm thinking about it. Yeah, you must have read my mind. Wait,
give it to me.
Let me see if we can find. What about this?
Give it to me.
I'll turn it down a bit so it doesn't take a lot.
So you want me to tell this story with that? Okay, a couple of weeks ago, I was celebrating my wife's birthday. God, that is just too much to tell a story.
It's energetic, isn't it? Anyway, just tell the story. Go for it. So you're celebrating your wife's birthday, and that's
I
when
was
she
celebrating,
announced that
and
she
the present,
likes
exactly, that
flowers.
she didn't like me anymore. Exactly, she didn't like flowers. So we got to this place. Listen, people, we got to this place, and as soon as they opened up, we were there supposed to be having brunch only. Okay, so I took her to a Latin American restaurant, but actually they're a bit of a fusion from different countries and things like that. And as soon as we opened the door,
by Riverside FM.
Oh,
I'm still trying to find some music, and it's
as soon as we walked in, there comes this huge Cuban guy, very good looking, and the first thing I did was just to hold on to my wife. Hey, come here, that is not your present, And the guy was super kind, lovely accent, I have to say, in Spanish. So he took us to a table right in front of the kitchen. The beauty of this place, by the way, is that when you sit there, you get to talk to the kitchen, to people in the kitchen, and they make you cocktails.
You get to talk to the kitchen.
To people in the kitchen,
Hello,
people inside the kitchen. Yeah, you
Hello,
go, hi.
dishwasher.
Yeah, oh yeah, thank you. Oh, here comes the food. Hello, carrot. So you speak to them,
You
and they
remind me
actually.
of my 2-year-old son. He literally left a thing yesterday. We were driving away from the beach, and he was like, "Bye-bye ice cream, bye-bye sea." He's literally saying bye-bye to everything he saw. Anyway, carry on.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what we do. You know what? You messed up my story.
Did I?
That's
so
not
this
fair.
Cuban
Yeah,
guy
okay.
comes and snatches
No,
away
I don't
your
care.
wife.
I don't care about the Cuban guy. I'm gonna beat him up now. Okay. I'm gonna tell you another one, people.
No, finish the story. So you could speak
No,
to
I
the
don't want
people
to.
in the kitchen.
No, because
Yes.
you're saying that I was
No.
speaking to food and hello, sink, and you're so clean plate. You're so
Yes, no,
shiny.
carry on,
So
carry
I'm
on.
speaking to them, and they actually invite you to prepare your own dish as well. So you can say, look, how about you add a bit of this? So you pretty much, they customize it according to what you really want and what you fancy at that moment. That was for brunch. That was like a special invitation. And then the cocktails, they do the same thing. It was 10:11 by the time we got there. We were only going there for brunch. We left after dinner. Imagine this place. Yeah, we spent the whole day there because
So
it
they
was
got you to
fantastic.
spend loads of money.
We spent a little bit more than we anticipated, but then they played the music we requested. We got to dance a little bit. I kept the Cuban guy away from my wife as well because he was a bit, it wasn't flirty, but he was dancing a bit too much, and he was actually better than me. But then the place was fantastic, and I'm actually looking forward to going there again, Elliot. So
Okay.
I don't know whether I would like to invite you, but I would definitely love to invite Emily, your wife and your friends. Do you think they would like to come with me to this place?
No, absolutely not.
No. There we go.
So
So
tell
that's
me
it.
how that links to our topic.
If you wouldn't have interrupted me and everything else, then the whole idea was to share how to sell without selling. So, you get excited about the place, I speak about it, and then I was going to give you the structure behind it.
Okay.
Selling without selling. You're always selling yourself. One thing is to be passionate about what you talk about. And apparently, the biggest passion for me was the Cuban guy. And then Elliot telling me to talk to the people in the kitchen and things in the kitchen. So, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That's one. Then knowing the topic and delivering a clear message. Of course, when you have got someone in the audience that's winding you up, that might be challenging, and yet it's important that you do it. Believing in yourself as a communicator, believing in your message, believing in the thing that you're speaking about, and finally having a call to action. Obviously, I failed because when I said, I asked people whether they wanted to join me, Elliot said they wouldn't because he's just doing it on purpose and he's being very, very nasty with me. So I'm going to call him a prick.
Oh,
Again.
am I being nasty?
Yeah, you were nasty. You were nasty,
Oh.
and now I want to go. I'm gonna bring the Cuban guy to the episode next time. So
Go
those
for it.
are some of the elements I would like you to keep in mind. So again, I repeat them: being passionate about what you're speaking about, knowing your topic, okay, and being clear in the message and how you deliver it. Then believing in yourself as a communicator, as a presenter, and believing in the topic and the thing that you're promoting, you're speaking about. And finally, having a call to action for people to do something. I always recommend having an intention in mind throughout the process. And you can even start with that intention in mind. What is the effect that you want to have at the end of that communication process? Even though Elliot, the thing is, Elliot, he's missed me so much, so he doesn't even want to let me talk. So there we go.
What
That's
do you mean?
my
I'm
bit.
letting you talk loads now.
Yeah, without interruptions, not really, and that's okay. I mean, it's good to deal with hecklers in the audience, and
But
that
if I
is a
didn't
skill.
interrupt you, it wouldn't be the same, would it? Like, come on, let's be
It
honest.
wouldn't. No, I would. Yeah, I wouldn't even be on
Exactly.
this podcast today. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
I've got better
that's
things
why.
to do. Yeah.
Like what? What better thing have you got to do? Let's go on. Let's pretend you have
I
something
would have
better
gone.
to do.
I would have gone to this
Yeah.
incredible restaurant. Let me tell you about this
Oh, yeah.
restaurant.
What,
I
to
mean,
see the
it's a
Cuban
Latin
guy?
American. Yeah, exactly.
Right? So it's not really about him and Anna. It's a bit your connection with him, which is beautiful.
It was my
And I
connection.
would like
Yes.
to
And
encourage you
we
to
were in the
pursue that.
kitchen. We were in the kitchen. So I was actually talking to him in the kitchen, not the cutlery and the napkins and the plates
Okay.
and the dishwasher.
So I want to take this conversation to another level.
Well, please take it somewhere.
Great. I loved your story. I think it's a very, very good story. But the angle I want as well to add to this is, I think obviously we're the Public Speaking Expert Podcast. And if you check our website, the publicspeakingexpertpodcast.com, which is now live, and make that your hub. But here's what I want to say to everybody out there. And we get this a lot when I work with speakers, when I meet speakers. There's this kind of repulsiveness, or there's this objection to think that you're a speaker that sells, right? Even paid speakers, I don't sell, I'm a paid speaker. And that isn't true, because the moment you step on stage, a sale is on, right? You're selling your expertise, your time, your leadership, your thought leadership, your products, your service, your brand. You're extending the voice of your brand. The sale is on. You never go on stage unless you're selling something. So can we get absolutely clear with that? Even though Jose is yawning, can we get absolutely clear with that you are always selling? And that's a fact. It's not a separate section to your talk. It's not a section within your talk. The whole thing is selling something. And what I would like to invite everybody to do is to shift away from that paradigm that sales is a section, that sales is a different part. The amount of speakers I come across and like, I just love to speak. I just love to speak. I just want to speak. I just want to speak, but I don't want to sell. And I'm a bit like, but you are selling. Now, you don't need to be a douchebag. You don't need to be pushy or slimy or creepy like Jose. But what you could be is you could be authentic, congruent, graceful, real, but you're always selling. And the more you understand that, the more you get that, actually the easier it is to sell. And even if you're doing a keynote and you're getting paid £10,000, you're still selling yourself as a speaker. Fact, right? We've had David Meltz on here, $250,000 for a keynote. He's still selling himself, and he's selling why to get paid £250,000. We've had Jake on here, incredible guy, goes out there and speaks a lot as well. He still needs to sell why to work with him strategically, even when he's got paid. We are always selling. So can we drop the BS that we're not selling and understand that the sale is on, people? It is on. That is right. It is on. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
no,
it.
fantastic. So I didn't get a round of applause. I just got your interruptions. A good point. I'm going to link it to the original story because
Boo!
what Elliot, what, oh goodness me, this is great practice. Every time I go and speak anywhere, it's fantastic. It feels so easy because I haven't got an Elliot in the audience, and I don't think
But
I ever will. But what? There's no but
but
in here.
before
What
you
is the
go on
what?
with your point,
Yeah,
it's time.
it's time.
It's time.
It's time.
Are you
Let's
ready?
do it. I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Do it. Thank you for listening to the Public Speaking Experts podcast with Elliot K and Jose Ucar. We are always covering everything that has to do with public speaking, giving you the tips, the strategies, the tools, the structures, the techniques to help you not only become a great speaker, but to speak your greatness. Remember to listen, subscribe, like, comment. And today's episode is being sponsored by the world-class communicator. Yay! And I want to give you a very special deal. If you're listening to this, I'm going to give you a 75% discount coupon. If you go to the worldclasscommunicator.com, you apply this coupon, which is Jose, Jose, all in capital, you will get a 75% discount. Whoa. People, carry on listening to the Public Speaking Experts podcast. Apply. And remember to like, subscribe, and comment. Boom. Thank you.
I think that's the best I've ever heard you do that. That was amazing. And also remember that we are speakers ourselves. So if you want to book us together, individually, then make sure that you get in touch with us through our Instagram, send us a DM on the Public Speaking Expert Show, or you'll have an email us directly, which I'm not sure what it is right now, but there will be an email on publicspeakingexperts.com where you can just send inquiries directly. Woohoo!
And also, if you want us to sponsor your products, what you do, your business, talk to us. This community is growing. Woo!
Do you mean they want to sponsor us?
If they want, no. What I want, yeah.
You mean we're going to go sponsor them?
If we, no, they will sponsor us. If they want us to promote their business, is what I wanted to say. So yes, they will sponsor us. Bam, boom, bang, chang, boom, boom.
Bringing it back to the topic, what did you want to start saying? And I didn't interrupt you.
Elliot was saying something that is very important because we are always selling, as we said, and when you are on stage, it's not just, I only speak and then I'm not selling. And then some people, when they get to that point in which they're going to sell, it's just like a dark cloud falls over them. And then, they really lose the connection and everything else with the audience. So this is why I shared that initial story. What I always encourage people is to be passionate about what they do, what they sell, what they speak about. So in a way, there is no need to be a disconnection between, what you're saying and what you're selling, because it's all linked, intertwined. Everything that you speak about is going to lead people to have that impression of you, that trust, and you're going to be able to positively influence them to take action. And that action could be to buy one of your products, to listen to the podcast, to go and meet you at this incredible restaurant or whatever that might be. But then incorporate the passion element. I think that is key. Passion and believe in what you say and believe in what you sell. That would be my bit.
I think you have to generally, on the note of passion, I think you have to have a passion for being persistent, right? Because, like you and I know, sometimes we'll go on stage and everything clicks and people run to the back, or they run to you to work with you, or, they gradually get up. And sometimes you drop it like it's hard, and nothing happens. It's like, oh my God. And I think, it's easy to maintain the passion for speaking. And I think sometimes we lose our passion to sell, or the desire to sell, or the want to, because we're not getting the instant gratification we get from sales. For example, I'm still working with this incredible woman, and she specializes in staging properties. That's her expertise. Her name's Elaine. And we did some work together on a signature talk, and she went out and delivered it. First talk she did went well. People queued up, wanted to work with her. Second talk she didn't get immediate feedback. And she felt in some way that something had gone, like, what did I do wrong? And did I do it wrong? And but what she found is gradually leads started to come in later on. Like people started to inquire. I saw you speak. She was getting emails. But I could tell she was disheartened, and she's done a lot of NLP work. So she said, yes, I need to find ways to mark success internally and not find that external validation. And it's very easy when we don't get that to lose our passion for selling. And I don't mean become douchebags or pushy, but I mean understand that it's a whole package. And that's what I mean. If you suddenly lose your passion to sell, or you're disheartened by selling, but you still love the speaking, then it's going to be clunky, because you're going to be like, oh my God, I love what I do. This is amazing. Look at me. Oh my God. No, I'm speaking. Oh no, I have to sell. Or you'll get really like, now I'm selling. And and I've been there and I've done that. And it actually, what you find is the room can actually flip on you and turn on you, or energetically they shut down. So I think it's important on that note to have a passion for persistent. And I think that is incredibly important.
Absolutely. Yeah, that consistency, always showing up. And it's just in the same way that, we keep on coming to the podcast, we keep on being showing up on social media and everything else, because it will take time. And sometimes we win, and on many occasions we lose, but then it's that consistency, the key element that is going to start creating that, in a way, that ripple effect, that people will start coming to you as well. I do like that, Elliot, because on many occasions, going back to what you said, it's like, yes, I'm speaking and now I'm selling. And then there is that disruption in between, actually like two people, doing one thing and then another, when it can actually just be the same human being delivering their greatness and actually thinking about, I'm going to help the audience to make a decision that will benefit them by buying or getting in touch, or whatever it is, the call to action that I have for them. It's all part of the process. That's it. I'm
Are
out.
you happy now? You've got a cheer. For those of you listening, Jose just walked away. There we go. He just walked away, just left the set. That's it. We're done. No,
Now I'm going to sell. Now I'm going to sell.
What are you going to sell?
I don't know.
Tell me what you sell, what you really sell.
Really sell. No, I'm
No,
not selling,
absolutely. And
apart
I
from
think
the
that's why
podcast.
What?
Nothing. I'm not selling. I'm only promoting the podcast today. Just that's
You
it.
promise?
Everything. Yes, I do. I promise you.
Okay. As long as you promise.
Yes, please. Carry on, Elliot. Carry on.
You see, you made me lose
I
my
missed
thoughts.
you. I missed you. Oh, did I? Oh, I'm so sorry, people. Let's just cry a little bit for Elliot K.
Actually, you didn't make me lose my thought. I was going to cough.
Okay, there we go.
I think what speakers really need to own, right? They really need to own the fact that
I just love you.
selling is okay. And I think speakers need to own that it's their responsibility to sell. Because I've seen this with people, and this is the point I made. I made this to one of the people I'm Haley, who you've met, and she's talking about selling, call to action and things like that. And I said, what will happen is they'll watch your presentation, they'll watch your talk, and then they'll go home and Google someone that can fill that void, that can offer that service. So they'll never be as hot as they are as when they watch you in the room or when they see you virtually. And that's why it's your responsibility to sell 100%. It doesn't. That's what I want to say. It doesn't have to be douchey. It doesn't have to be slimy. It doesn't have to be pushy. You can find your authentic way of selling. But if you understand the whole thing is a sale, then by the time it comes to that call to action, that's just the icing on the cake. You've already baked the cake. You've already put the cream inside and the chocolate sprinkles, and you've already mixed it together, and you already baked it. And now you're just putting the icing on the top, and then you're going, look, have some. And people go, yummy cake, yummy cake.
Can I have some with coffee? Cake with coffee, for example. Would that be okay?
You can have whatever you want, Jose. You can
Thank you
have,
so much.
be, or do anything you want in your life, as long as you believe in it, brother,
Yes.
from another
Yes.
mother.
Thank you very much. Oh, that's a beautiful way to finish this. I think I'm done.
Amazing. You're done. Is that it then?
Oh, just for now. We have got
Oh.
2 more episodes today, so
Yeah, we've got a couple more to record. So, shall we wrap it up?
let's wrap it up. You are selling from the very beginning of your presentation, even before your presentation. You are selling when people find you on social media, they watch your videos, they listen to you on a podcast. You are selling yourself throughout the whole process. So why are you going to get upset, worried, or change your state when apparently the selling bit comes at the end of your presentation? Make it a whole process. That's what I would say to you. And remember that you're helping people to make a decision that will benefit them by working with you. Otherwise, as Elliot said, they're going to go somewhere else to fill that void.
Absolutely. Whatever he said. Whatever he said. I need to get my finger pointing right. I keep doing it the wrong way because I keep doing it towards you, but of course it's mirroring. Listen to Jose because he knows the way for you to sell, and it's okay. And if you don't listen to Jose, you'll never be able to sell in the way that is okay. Till the next time, don't only be a great speaker, but
speak your greatness.